Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Sleepy Jean, and today we are exploring Animal Crossing. Literally everyone has been talking about this game over the last few weeks. I had never played one before, and so I took this opportunity to see what it was all about. So this is me a couple weeks in. Oh, she wants that butterfly? We'll let her get to it. So this game is kind of a combination collecting and crafting for the sake of decorating and customizing your island kind of game. The sort of general premise is that a very benevolent raccoon named Tom Nook has given you the opportunity to develop this island and turn it into a grand destination for visitors and residents. And so that's sort of what you're working toward. Initially, you're in a tent, and then as you are collecting and earning money to pay off your mortgage, you're generally upgrading your house and trying to build interesting public spaces that will improve your island's rating and make it look prettier. So that's kind of the stage we're at now. So there's sort of multiple tasks you can do in this game. One is buy turnips, which is essentially the stock market. So you buy these on a Sunday, the price fluctuates throughout the week, and you can pray you make a profit. I did not last week. Every island has its own native fruit, so mine is cherries. You can collect these and sell them. And if you get fruit from another island and sell it here, where it's not native, you can make even more money. You can collect fossils, so we'll go pay a visit to the museum. You saw our butterfly catching friend, so you can collect bugs and also bring them to the museum or sell them for money. Oh, you can grow a money tree. Looks like that one's ripe. You can catch fish. And then, of course, there's items throughout the world you can craft. So sticks, you can get wood, stone and iron from rocks, that sort of thing. So it's sort of a lot of daily chores that amount to creating things you can sell to buy items to decorate. So yeah, so that's what it is. So I thought we'd just explore a little bit if we see, a lovely juicy looking fish. Oh, so this is one of our money spots. You can dig up this money bag, which is worth 1,000 bells, which is the currency. But if you bury it again, you get a money tree, and you get more if you are patient, and if you're like me and you forget about it, then you get a little surprise like we did earlier. So these are your residents' homes. I think you can have up to 10 villagers. So you're trying to attract more people in various ways to come visit the island. He's home right now. We can visit a couple people. The panda before was Pinky. She wants to be a pop star. This is our workout buddy, which is why I put a lot of workout stuff behind his house. Everyone in this game is a very super positive game. I didn't forget. Just there's not really a way to fail, which is kind of a nice thing. I mean, the sort of bright, colorful, kid-friendly probably hinted at that. This is a park in progress going on. I really just started bothering with developing the outside because no one wants to hear their island has a 1-star rating, and I did, and it was sad. So, another fossil. So not much to, I haven't added too much to the residence area right now. I have 5 residents. I gave them each a flower. That's about all I've done for them so far. But I do think it's really cool. Mott's house was not very, didn't, you know, reflect a great deal of personality. He is down to earth. But who's home? No one else is home. She's probably asleep. Oh no, she's not. I do think it's kind of cool that each of the residents actually has decorated their house. Ooh. And if you catch them while they're crafting, they'll give you a recipe. Oh, I'd love to give it a whirl. Do show me. So her room is obviously block themed. Another thing I think is interesting is that you can send your residents gifts. It kind of builds your friendship or whatever. But I sent her this, and so I think it's cool that the items you've gifted them actually, they'll use them. I think it's kind of cute. It's just a nice little touch. With regard to the recipes, one thing I think is sort of interesting is that unlike a game like, I don't know, Minecraft or something, where everyone has access to the same recipes, it's just a matter of, you know, gathering materials and knowing where to get them. In this game, it's kind of random. Like, I'm looking for sorry, there's a new bud growing in the middle. Could it be a pink hyacinth? I don't know if that's a thing. But we'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, it's kind of random. So even people who've been playing much more intensely could have, you know, different recipes available to them to craft. So it does, I guess, encourage that trading. And in the shops, there's only, we'll go visit a shop in a sec. There's only, I think, like 4 items per day, and then a few, you know, wallpaper flooring options. So it isn't a game where like the whole library of items is available to you if you just know how to craft. It's kind of random in that way, which is both, you know, nice and can be frustrating if you're, you know, as it's a decorating game, if you're kind of waiting around for just the right item. You could be waiting a while because there's not really, it's all super random, and you can get duplicates as well. Just looking, sometimes you can find a message in a bottle on the beach. Oh, like that. And that'll usually have a recipe in. So we got a tiny library. Well, that's perfect for me. Well, we're gonna make that. Okay, so we learned how to make a tiny library. Progress has been made today already. That I already have. I might already have this. Oh, no, I don't. Cool. Alright, you can collect shells as well for money. You don't. I'm not gonna bother right now. Let's catch a fish, though. Even the fishing, everything is very, you know, it's very straightforward. It's very chill. You didn't nibble, but usually they'll nibble a few times. We'll hang on to him. Yeah. Oh. Let's catch a bug. Let's just do one of each, you know? We'll catch a bug, catch a fish. We'll dig up this fossil. This is kind of the game, though, you know? You walk around, you fish a bit, you dig up what you see, you chop some trees, and it gets you money to go buy some items or craft some items, depending. I've discovered in this game, it's always, you know, interesting. So I'm like the nature lover, and I don't like cutting down trees. So I know eventually that's just gonna have to happen because I'm not gonna be able to accommodate all the buildings that need to be going in. But I have like not touched this part of my island at all, except for this campsite. This is where you could get like a visitor to the island, and then hopefully they'll want to stay, which is how my most recent resident came to be. Yeah, so I haven't touched this side of the island. I haven't developed. I've been reluctant to develop, but now the game is kind of like, hey, if you want to progress, you probably should do things. She's doing yoga. A lot of my residents are often exercising, and it feels like the game is just trying to shame me. Depressing. Yeah, so the outside I haven't done a ton with. Oh, here's another little diversion for us. Get a present, see what that's all about. A bamboo grove wall. Well, let's learn that. Sounds great. Yeah, it's a very chill game. Okay, we dug up those fossils, so let's go to the museum. This is kind of the collection portion of the game. You don't get money for these. This is just the goodness of your heart going into the museum. Oh, I love him. Sell the flutter. For some reason, they've created a two-step process for the fossils, that he has to look at them first, and then you have to go back in and sell them. Oh yeah, my island's name is Pamplemous, which almost means grapefruit in French, but there weren't enough letters, so... And then I ended up being a cherry island. I didn't plan it ahead, okay? Alright, so we can only sell one of the three. Well, donate one of the three, but we can sell the other two. I'm a little busy today, I'm sorry. People want to see your museum, they're so excited. Bye, Blathers. So, the museum... So here's, you can see, like, these are all the things, these are the bugs you're trying to collect, and these are the fish you're trying to collect. And they all, the first one you collect, you could see the little owl icon next to the name. That means I've donated one to the museum. But the museum is pretty legit. I've heard it wasn't like this in other games, but it's actually really well designed. It's actually really pretty. You know, it looks like a real museum would. See all your fish. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. It's peaceful to look around, and some of them, you know, it's interesting to see where they end up. You know, since we can't go out and about now, visit Blather's Museum. Alright, back in the world. Polite to get my slingshot out now. Okay. So, this is our residence building. These are new. They've just left them. Interesting. They just appeared yesterday, and I guess they're just here now. Let's go sell what I've picked up. So, there's a hot item of the day. That means you sell it for double. Alright. Tommy and Timmy. Oh, I understand. Alright, we're gonna sell butterflies, pretty much butterflies and fish. And I can't think about those right now, so they're gonna get sold too. I just don't feel like carrying this. Pretty good. I'll take it. So, as I said, this is the 4 items that you get to pick from today. The front 2 are infinite, and the back 2 there's only 1. Well, I guess I don't know if they're infinite. You can buy more than 1. I have to buy the sewing machine, though. It's critical. This is part of what makes the decorating a challenge, is that like I'm not really looking at any guides, so I don't know all of what's available, so it makes it hard to plan your decoration, at least for me. And this is really just the flooring and wall. I kind of like that. Let's buy that. Good for now. Alright, we've supported the local economy. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, so that's the regular shop. And then this is the new shop, so I haven't been in here yet. Pink. Or is it red? No, the cherries are red. It's definitely pink. Wow, look at that horrifying mask. It's probably one of those like clean, like sheet masks. Clean your pores. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Okay, so I like that you can try stuff on, because when she used to have like a shop out in the square, and you just had to sort of guess. I like those headphones. Oh, the headphone and the caps is the same. Yeah, I'll buy it. Plaid. Alright. Very cute. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, these are custom designs from around the world, she said. Oh, I don't know. Bottom row. Oh, I see. So these are just things other people submitted. Cute. Well, let's... Alright, hang on. They really follow you around the shop. Wow. I wonder what happens if someone buys your design. Maybe she explained it and I wasn't reading. I was about to say listening, but let's be real. Nintendo just doesn't want you to post anything offensive, which is fair enough. Oh gosh, well now you guys know. Why not? I think it looks cute on like the bottom of a dress. All right. Looks like if we have an idea, it'll probably track if anyone actually wants it. Okay. Yeah, boy, I wish she'd stop following me. In real stores, that is infuriating. That is super convenient. Oh! Alright, so I have this magic wand. Oh. Let me use my wheel on the top. That I can select different outfits. I can sort of preset outfits, but the way it works is like technically I'm not wearing anything right now. So I have to strip. Alright, put it away. Yeah, obviously. I'm in my underwear. Okay. Well, this is kind of fun. Yeah, let's pick out an outfit. What is this? So what I'm desperately in need of is pants. Why are there so many babies' hats? Oh, they're different colors on top. It's a very subtle... Alright, I already bought the DJ cap. I bought the black one, which is fine. That's what well, we gotta get some Harry Potter glasses. I think that's obvious. Even though my hair's a little bit Ron Weasley now. Boy, I just really need some pants. Looks like two-tone pants are the pants of the day. No. Okay, so in this menu you can only buy one outfit at a time. That's good to know, though. I feel like this is the outfit I wore yesterday. Look at him, an intellectual. I have a lot of jackets already. That's why I'm sort of reluctant there. Okay, let's just... Let's stick with the black sweater. And... Oof. Tights. I have black socks already. I don't really have any white socks. Alright, and then shoes. It's got some cute shoes. I mean, this is the game. I kind of like those. This is vital. This is a vital decision right now. I'm gonna go with the white ones. Alright, let's purchase. Yeah, let's wear it out. How did I not notice the back of the pants were black? It's fine. Should get my DJ hat on out here. Oh yeah. We're ready now. There she is. Did you get your butterfly? One. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to do something specific. I was gonna buy him a present. I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask Tom Nook. Oh, she's enjoying her tea. Yeah, let's talk to Tom Nook because do a couple things here. Here you can see people have discarded items, so I'll take this and I'll take this. Why not? Maybe he'll tell us about the birthday. Look, Oh yeah, that's also part of the goal. You want your island to look good enough so that this famous performer will come and perform. Smelling that flower. No. See, I thought you could maybe throw a party for him, but maybe not. But she's the one who can tell you your rating. Mine's bad right now. Alright. Nope. I'm done talking. Alright. So one thing you are doing as you collect is you are collecting these Nook miles. So I've gotten a few just today. These are like the daily tasks. And then there's also sort of, I would say, more usual achievements for things like, well, this one is for having a certain number of items and so forth. So various tasks throughout the game you can work toward. And then you can use those miles to go and you can get items, or you can visit other islands, which is what I'm going to buy a ticket for right now. But I would say most of the items available, not all of them, but a lot of the ones available for miles seem to be sort of the public space things, quite big. Like there's a lot of fence posts and electrical poles and playground equipment, stuff like that. So yeah, it's more like public area signage and what have you. So do that later. This is also where you pay off your debt to Tom Nook. I think I'm 300,000 bells in the hole for this guy right now. There's also a few additional items here every day. They kind of rotate in and out, but I haven't seen anything. Like most of these things I've seen more than once. So there are fewer things that seem to rotate there. But you can also, I think, buy, if you've bought an item before, then you can rebuy it here as well. So we'll just sign off for now. Alright. So let's go explore another island, because that's another really good way to get resources. Here I have my flower garden. Oh, there's one in the middle there too. So I plant them this way because you can get different colors to cross-pollinate and get some different color variations, which is why I'm kind of hoping that one might be pink. It looks pink, but the red isn't a true red either, so it's a little hard to tell. Set up a little pizza oven. Make sure you wash your hands. Yeah, so let's go look at my house. We'll get ready to go to the island, just get some tools. This is main room number 1. Like I said, because you have kind of a random smattering of items, it's a little hard, but this is the little film viewing area. This is like where the creative, you know, discussions can happen with your team. Oh, I look like a director with this hat. I look like a young Spielberg. All right. You know, a little kitchen-ish area. And you can, the KK slider, you can buy songs to play on your machine. Choose what you listen to. I've gone with ska, because of course. So yeah, you know, work in progress. Everything work in progress. I like the wallpaper a lot though. And then bedroom. So this is the workbench where you craft things. You know, bag guitar, books, pretty much my life. Rocking chair. So this is the wardrobe where I can change my outfit or change the wand outfits and customize that. Once they're in your wand outfit though, they can only be part of one wand outfit. So that's a good thing to know. And then you can also, if you wanted to actually change your hair or your skin color at any time, eye color, you know. All right. So, oh, and one more room. So yeah, this is just pretty simple, pretty simple. This one is like the truest of the rooms, I would say. And then I just added this room, and I don't really know, you know, like I said, it's all about not having items. So right now it's just this little space. I'm very pleased with the combination of floor and wall, and I don't know what to do with it yet. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. You can add 2 more rooms. You can add one off to the other side and an upstairs, which I think the upstairs is larger or a different, is this size or a different shape? I can't remember. It's different anyway. All right. Whoops. So, oh, let's just see what these look like. Okay. That was our black wall. Here's the one. Okay. A couple wall options. We'll store these for, it's not decorating time right now. It just isn't. Put this in storage. I'm just gonna put a bunch in storage. You can't, I don't think, mass, what do you call it? Like mass put things in storage, which is a little frustrating. But what are you gonna do? All right, we have an axe for cutting down trees. We have a shovel. I could probably fortify that, but I'm not gonna. I think we got everything we need for a trip away. We'll have to plant that on our way out of town. Alright. So yeah, so this is where I am with my island. I don't think we'll probably end up coming back here. So thanks for visiting. But let's go see what it's like to go to another island. So, you know, like I said, I'm still developing the outside stuff. I've only just started doing stuff with fencing and, you know, buying the outdoor items. I've kind of just been like collecting fish and selling, basically. So I have my focus cut out for me. You're gonna stand right there. Looks like it's gonna rain. It's been raining on my island like 4 days of the past week. Very frustrating. Oh, I didn't plant that flower. Well, that's okay. Here's our dodo. This is also where you can send messages to your residents or to friends who live on other islands. I've only visited one other person's island so far. I want to fly. He's like, me too. Me too, buddy. There was an option there for Harv's. That's essentially a photo booth. Harv's Island. It's like a hippie poodle. Did walk. Uh-oh. Looks like we've landed on a bamboo island, which is not personally very exciting, but you know. So yeah, so here, bamboo does give you bamboo. Dig up some shoots if you want to plant some on the island. So often, what I'm looking for is islands that have different fruit or different flowers to what I have. I have my native flowers, lilies. So this is also a lily island. So what I will do is strip all the bamboo I can, do some fishing. Yeah, and so this is just another place to collect resources, and some of them will look more like my island. There's of course the mystical spider island. Those are expensive bugs, and you can get to an island where they'll just spawn indefinitely. You know, which is a good little tidy way to make some money. So yeah, I don't know how much time I'm gonna make you watch me chop down bamboo, but if you decide to play this game, you're gonna be watching yourself chop down a lot of bamboo, that's for sure. So yeah, so this is Animal Crossing. Going to island, collecting resources, maybe craft some things that you can sell or add to your, you know, your decorating, and endlessly repeat. So you know, it is repetitious, but you know, sometimes you kind of need that game. I personally like that kind of game for. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. Audible sponsor me. And I kind of like having a game that I can just putter around in while I'm listening to something. This is definitely that game. So yeah, I think it's you know, it's a nice peaceful game, and you can't really screw anything up, and nobody. Oh, I scared something off over there. You know, there's no quibbling. Even when you get hurt by something, you can get hurt by the spiders, well, the tarantulas or wasps, and well, but even then, I mean, there's almost no consequences for anything. So. Way that's kind of, you know, it's just peaceful. It's not a bad thing. So yeah, I'll probably stick around here, get what bamboo I can, and shake those coconuts out of those trees. So yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe in a future video we'll go back and see what developments I've made, and just give more of a tour rather than a game overview kind of thing. So yeah, if this looks like your type of game, check it out. I'm having fun learning every day. See you next time.